Hi everyone, how are you good people doing? How are you good people doing? I hope you're doing okay. And welcome to the midweek shave, to the Wednesday shave. Been looking forward to this. Quite warm, sort of muggy. So I'm going to have a menthol shave today. And I've mixed up a few products which are supposed to be used one way, but I'm using them another way. Right, first of all, what razor are you using, Paul? Well, I'll tell you now, Paul. Oh, okay, well, talk to yourself, you see. 3-piece razor, and it is the Muhle R41. And there she is in all her glory. A semi-open comb, aggressive razor. Non-adjustable, excellently built, good quality. Right, what blade? Quite a special blade. I got one pack of these. They're quite an old, very old blade, and if you can tell the colour, quite old. Blue Gillette blades extra. And what's special about them? That's the envelope. You can tell the age with that thing. What's special about them? I'll show you now what's special about them. They are actually blue. They look black on camera, but it is a imagine it's a job to tell if they are black or blue. Anyway, it's either a very, very dark blue or black. I think it's a very dark blue. Gillette blade. Well, you can see it there. Hopefully. There you go. Made in England. Patent pending. Right. As I say, it's a very old blade. Not sure the condition, but we're going to give it a go. It looks okay. And I just put it together for you to see it. Going in is a brand new blade, never been used, although it's very old. We'll see if it's deteriorated somewhat. Tighten that up, there we go. So, ooh, very little overhang, if anything. There you go, there it is. Hardly see the blade, but you'll feel it. Using the Omega badger brush. And I'm going to use this little bowl today, this sort of horn. It's made out of buffalo horn or something. Nice thing. What's shaving soap? Well, shaving cream actually. Ingram Menthol shaving cream. And how much are you going to put in? Well, this, a little trick I do with this, sometimes when they've been standing for a while, here, that's quite liquidy, and it shouldn't really be like that. So I give it a shake, and then pour some in there. It is quite liquidy because it's quite old, this, but we're going to give it a go. I don't waste anything, but I think this shaving cream, if I remember rightly, does do this. And this, as I say, this is just, this brush has just, I've just emptied the sink, so shake it out, and because the old badger brush holds a lot of water, and just basically start going for it. I know a lot of people like to see the creation of lather, and funny enough, somebody asked me in one of the last comments in the last video, I think, saying that what you prefer, PaulHFilms shaving stick, the soap, hard soap, or the PaulHFilms shaving cream. And both got the same scent, but I prefer the shaving soap, the stick, because you create the lather. It's what you create, and there's something about that process which makes it part of the enjoyment of shaving this way. And as you can see here, that wasn't long. Even though it was like a liquid, it's still workable, it's still usable. Nothing wrong with it. Otherwise some people might see that and think, oh, it's gone off, and throw it away. Entirely up to you, but as you can see, that's done a good job. So I'll just re-wet the face. As I say, just come out the shower. You need plenty of wrong one. Oh, them are nice, eh? Dark red roses. I love them. Very, very nice. You gonna stay there? Yes. Right, let's open this a bit. And off we go. You won't feel much menthol on the first bit. That's what I found with a lot of menthol soaps. But watch out. When you start shaving and on your second and third pass, you can have the scent, get a few fumes here now, the menthol fumes, and it'll be a nice addition to the shave this, because as I say, it's been quite muggy. Look at that. What do you think? There's something pleasurable in this too. Lathering that. That'll do. Right. Yeah, get a bit of menthol now. It's like the shaving cream version of Vicks Vapor Rub. Let me rinse my hand. Right, razor. If it's got any soap on your fingers or the razor slippy. For me personally, wet, good grip. Right, here we go. Aggressive razor. See how this blade performs. Well, I have to say, for an old blade, I'm glad really I'm using an aggressive razor. I'm just going to open it up because one side feels more aggressive than the other. I'm just making sure it's level, that's all. It might be due to the age, as I say, it might be slightly deteriorated on one side of the blade, maybe one side's better, but let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if you can see this. Again, the fumes of the old menthol, lovely. That is nice. I'll tell you something, there's something wrong here. This blade, is there much movement in it? No. Yeah, one side is definitely better than the other. So maybe I'll use just one side maybe. Let's see. Can you use this up here? Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. But this side is not as good, as you can tell, as this side. You watch this now. This is the good side. Yeah. And that blade, it does feel quite plucky. Right, okay, I'm going to stop using that. That's not very good. It's I think it's deteriorated. I'll try other blades, but I won't waste it today. I'm going to go, just bear with me and I'll be back in 1 second. Right, back now. I'm going to use a Gillette Silver Blue, so we'll continue with Gillette, but this is a much newer blade. The trouble with using an old blade like that is deterioration, and if there's any rust on it, you don't use it at all. That looks okay to the eye, but obviously one side seemed sort of overly sharp and the other didn't seem to be doing much at all, and there's no movement of the blade in this razor, so it can't move about, it's solid. And this is an aggressive razor and it felt very plucky, like when a blade's finished, that when it's struggling, so it's time to leave it. So it's a shame that, it was a nice nice try. We continue. Oh, that's it, that's better, that's better. So that's aggressive. Can you see the difference? Very comfortable. Oh yeah. We're back in happy mode. I can feel the menthol now. Hey, good. Get your nostrils in that, hey? Have you got a cold, have you? Go on, breathe in. Alice, oh they are, this is it, second pass. If you do a menthol and you don't feel on the first, you might think, oh, I'm disappointed now, everybody said how good it was. Have patience, have patience. When you've had your first shave, this feels now like I've placed this in the fridge. Ice cold. Oh, it's lovely. Keep young and beautiful, it's your duty to be done. If I knew the words would be good. La da dee da dee dee. Right. Play the old. Have you had a good week? I do hope so. Have you had some good shaves? Have you had some good food? Very light touch, very light touch. No need for anything else. Hear that? Listening to that makes you want to jump out of your chair. I'm going to have a damn good shave. Well, don't go yet, I'm finished. It's a madhouse here. After the blade, you see, look, just caught me there, little nick. Never mind. Worth a try, I'm glad I tried. I will try the other blades. As I say, it could be just the one that's deteriorated, but even if they have deteriorated, I will keep them as a collection piece, maybe. Oh, and talking of collection pieces, I'm going to have some very, very exciting things to show you shortly. Rare isn't the word. I've told Alistair, so Alistair, keep it to yourself. I don't care if anybody offers you money in the comments. I'll offer you more. Not to say anything. No, it's something very nice. Well, if you love shaving and the historical value of it, and I'll give you a clue, it's not a razor. brush for that matter. Third pass feels even colder. See it? Don't worry, let's turn it pink. And I've just received a package from the United States of America. And I'll be using the contents of that maybe next week sometime. So look forward to trying them. I like trying different things. And right, are we ready for the against the growth, the last pass? Double chins are back in stock. Well, they were as I film this. Some of you lot go mad and buy the lot. You only need one double chin. Look, I've got one so far. When you get two, you get worried. You can sell one then. Don't laugh when you're shaving with an R41. Right. Nice and gentle. I had a lot of irritation when I first started shaving. Neck area. Oof. Like red raw. And now, no. And somebody asked me, what's the biggest thing that changed everything for you? It was just the simple fact of obviously doing obvious things, good prep, making sure the blade is clean and workable. Like that one then, wasn't workable, changed it. Make sure the razor's clean and in full working order, nothing loose. And once that's happening, very light touch then, like this. Just glance over like an artist with a brush on the canvas. Treat your skin like a canvas, like paper. Got funny ways of saying things, haven't they? Slickness. Superb. The longevity. Oh, your lordship. The longevity of this cream on your face is fantastic. Or it lasts, it doesn't dissipate, it doesn't aerate, doesn't bubble away. Lovely. Look at this thing. It's only tiny, but it looks worse than what it is. But it's alright. And this razor is not, you know, when people first started, the 2011, I think it is, version of this was a beast. But after that, it wasn't as aggressive. But it is aggressive, if that makes sense. This is the 2013 version. And I don't own the 2011 version, so I can't compare them myself. But if you read the comments, a lot of people do say, you know, they own the two, or they've used one and used the other, and they give you the comparison if somebody's thinking of buying one. But yeah, when you first buy one of these and people are there ooh, they're aggressive, ooh. Make sure you got a doctor by your side, and you're there sort of going to use it, and you're nervous. No, it's not as, you know, it's not as bad as it's, look at this, overshaved that. Not as bad as it sounds. If you respect it, and it's in your mind that it is aggressive, even though it doesn't look it, and this feels very, I can feel the blade, of course I can, but it's a very comfortable, very smooth shave. I love that sound. Okay, we'll go just one more, because I love that. I'm just putting more soap on because I can feel the cooling, it's lovely. I've overshaved here. Doesn't hurt, nothing, but there's a few little spots of blood where your skin is saying, oi, enough's enough. That's the sound I love. It means it's going like a baby. That's what you want, silence. See, and you're picking up a few just on the edge. Yeah. That's lovely. Right. Rinse that off. I will use a bit of cold water again. I enjoyed it last time. Oh. That is cold too. Beautiful colour. I love that deep red or purple, whatever it is. Red, I'd call it deep red. Oh, that's lovely. That is nice. Right. We're going to be using, no we're not, we're going to be using Thayers Medicated Super Hazel. Now this might give a bit of a tingle with using an aggressive razor and these few, yeah, just, very slight. Oh come on, you've got to get your nostrils around that. That Medicated along with menthol is like marriage in heaven. Oh, lovely. That is lovely, jubbly, as they say. And on top of that, we're going to use the Proraso Aftershave Toning Lotion, Eucalyptus Oil and Menthol. Oh, go on then. God, blimey. Now, this is clever stuff, this. Why is that? Because you can... Oh, hey? Let me just feel the moment. That's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. You can... it's like a menthol eucalyptus aftershave, obviously, but it smells, the scent is sort of posher. It's, what do you mean by posher? Well, it smells more expensive. It's like a more expensive, good quality, well, it is good quality, menthol product, if that makes sense. Oh, that's lovely. Wow. That is lovely. Now this is where it gets strange. I'm going to use Proraso pre-shave cream, which means you put it on before you shave usually, but I'm going to use it as a post shaving cream, balm, whatever you want to call it. Now this stuff is quite, it's not as soft as normal moisture cream. It's sort of pasty in texture, but it all goes to, God, this, I tell you what, Vicks Vapor Rub, for those that don't know what menthol is and eucalyptus. When you smell this, oh, you'd think when you were a child, rubbing Vic on here and on here when you were a kid. Go to bed now, you'll breathe and oh, thank you, night. Okay. Right, that is lovely. Very nice. Very happy. I'm not saying you should do that. This is meant to be used as a pre-shave cream, so continue to do so. I'm just using it as a post-shave cream because I've used it before and it worked very well. And if I need more moisture, because I'll feel if I need any more protection, I will just go and put more on, you know, Arco or something like that, doesn't matter. But that is good enough for me. So look at the closeness. Very smooth, apart from a slight overshave here, with no pain I might add, and that thing there from that blade, that's a perfect shave. So going over again, we've used the Muhle R41 non-adjustable, beautifully made, good quality razor, 3-piece. Doesn't look aggressive at all, does it? Semi-open comb, but that will bite. Very deceiving actually. It's a lovely, good razor. The Gillette blue, this blue Gillette blade, which is black or very, very dark blue. One side was over sharp, like it had taken the sharpness from the other side, and the other side wasn't as good. But it was very, very tuggy, so best thing to do, keep it one side as a momentum. I'm not going to throw them away because they're a good collector's piece, but I will try another blade, and if that's the same then I'll take it at the whole pack leather and just keep them as a collector's item, if you like, piece of historical value. But I'm glad I tried it. It felt okay at first, and then so anything, if you ever have that, always give in and get a clean blade or whatever. Then we've used Ingram Quality Lather Shave, contains menthol, and it does contain menthol. It gets stronger after the first part. When you first put it on, you might think, oh, I can smell a bit of menthol, but it's nothing overpowering. Then you shave, and then you reapply, and then it's like the brush has been in the fridge, and it gets even better. So the more passes, the cooler it feels. It's a nice, not a very strong menthol smell compared to what I've scent of or fumes compared to what I've used before, but does the job. Feel very cool and refreshed. The Omega Badger brush, as always, works very well, and the Thayers Medicated Super Hazel, and that's fantastic stuff, especially menthol, eucalyptus-y type shaves. And then we've used the Proraso Aftershave Toning Lotion, the eucalyptus oil, and menthol. Beautiful. That's like a posh menthol aftershave, put in milder words. And then I used the pre-shave, the Proraso pre-shave, as my post-shave balm. Works very well, or works very well for me. And I just change things around, do things, you know, change the order, just make it interesting. On if things work, they work, and I'm quite happy. If you see my teeth, you know we're on good form. God, I'm talking, I tell you, I'm talking rubbish. The only thing I will say about the pre-shave, when you've applied it, it can be a bit sticky. I don't mean that in a not overly sticky, but a bit tacky. You can feel it on your skin a bit, but does a good job, and that will fade. But it was on my hands then, so just rinse your hands. And anyway, go on, Paul. Goodness gracious me. Have fantastic shaves. Thanks as always for the kindness, the comments, and for just sitting there, standing there, shaving with me along with these videos. It's very much appreciated. And have a great week, whether you're working, retired, holidays, on leave, wherever. I hope you're having some fantastic shaves. I hope the mailman or the postman is going to be calling with different products for you and to try, because you got to admit that it is quite exciting when you're waiting for the postman to or courier these days to call. And that is it. I'll leave you no longer. I'll keep you no longer. Have a great week and some great shaves. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you good people on Sunday for the weekend shave. Don't even know what day it is. Take care. Dark red roses, lovely, love them.